CNN10 script, Monday, January 20th, 2025. Script 112, Notre Dame is back. December 2nd, 2024. Reading aloud. 10-second trivia. Unlike most fish, most eels are charadromous, meaning they spend most of their lives in freshwater rivers to return where to reproduce. Lakes, oceans, tributaries, or estuaries. The answer is oceans, where charadromous eels migrate to spawn. Britain has a history with eels that stretches back to the 11th century, but in recent decades, overfishing and blockages in the water have seen the number of eels returning to British rivers fall by 95%. This week on Call to Earth, we join a school in Somerset at the forefront of the grassroots movement to protect the eel's future. Can you see all where the orange and the yellow is where there's eels. So there's lots and lots and lots of eels a few hundred years ago. And then this is a picture of today, and the blue means that there's no eels. Some of them are dying easily. Why might they have died, gone? I think because people keep putting like these berries in the water, and then the eels can get to where they want to go. In the story of Britain, William the Conqueror in 1086 started to collect taxes in eels. That's how significant it was. Everybody was eating it. Eel was so close to humankind, and really we've gradually lost that relationship where all this sort of engineering has strangled the life out of eel. Not just in Britain, across the whole of Europe and North Africa, and now it's critically endangered. There's like barriers that the eels can get through, and they can't get to eat their food and stuff, so they can't grow as big and they could die. There's not that many of them left, and they're close to being extinct. Where we live in Somerset, that used to basically be a bog, but humans have done something very clever, which is to help us to live on it by draining it. But if you're a tiny little baby eel, you need to swim past all of these barriers. Well, lots of eels can get over these barriers in the water. So that is why we have got them in your classroom. We've had 20 hours. We've been feeding them to keep them healthy. At the start, they kept hiding in the filter machine and under the pots and in the pods, so we couldn't really see them. And over time, they started adapting to the tank. We like to see them, and they like to see us too. Young people have a really beautiful aura, a natural wonder for the world. I love them. The children might never have encountered an eel before, unlike some other sort of more charismatic big species that you see a lot of. I think there is something really special about them having that actual personal interaction with the eels. Oh my god, it's looking at me. It's all part of a bigger restocking project. You've been amazing eel parents, and I really appreciate you looking after them for a little while. They're gonna go back to the river and set over one of the barriers so they can get to where they want to be. I'm gonna be happy when they're gone. Why? Because they're gonna be out in the wild. The eels are a key component in that freshwater. Everything eats eel is the basis of the food chain. You can see this one's heart beating. Hopefully, I'm inspiring some children to be conservationists in the future. Wouldn't that be amazing? They can then go on and spread the word, and we can really get a community movement going on. Well, it's time for these guys to go back into the river. I think if you want to engage your community, a really good place to start is with the young people. Oh, that's wriggling. We've already started to turn the corner and we're making a difference. So, EEL is a story of hope. If enough of us want to make a difference, we can band together and make positive change happen. Well, now that I know more about European eels, I actually really want to help them. If I see other eels getting stuck behind barriers, I'll go help them.